In fact, the reason SpongeBob never passed his driving test wasn't because he was stupid, but because Mrs. Puff's teaching ability was just too poor. This led to SpongeBob taking the test 1,258,056 times without success. The driving school examiner decided to fire Mrs. Puff, but instead of feeling down, she actually smiled a smile she had been waiting for because she was finally rid of SpongeBob.
Goodbye, SpongeBob! Have a nice life! Free at last! Free at last!
Soon, a new instructor came to the driving school. He had a stern face and set very strict rules. Any student who didn't comply was immediately thrown out of the classroom. Before long, every student except SpongeBob had run off in fear. However, before the actual lessons began, the instructor praised SpongeBob's courage and thought he was a qualified driver. But when SpongeBob sat in the driver's seat and was ready to start, the instructor pulled him out and said he first had to pass a basic assessment. The instructor asked SpongeBob to memorize every bend in the test area, then crawl along the test route, and finally walk the entire course barefoot. Only when SpongeBob could complete the entire process with his eyes closed would he be considered qualified. When SpongeBob sat back in the driver's seat, he managed to perfectly navigate the test area with his eyes closed. The instructor was very pleased and immediately scheduled the official driving test for SpongeBob. On the day of the test, SpongeBob started his usual preparations, but when he was about to close his eyes, the instructor stopped him and said he couldn't close his eyes during the test. Reluctantly, SpongeBob had to drive normally. Unsurprisingly, he ended up crashing into the test area again. Just when SpongeBob was about to start learning how to drive again, the instructor turned back into Mrs. Puff.